Alright, you're not lazy. So I'm gonna be basically this is Lavon Motivates channel, and I'm gonna be telling you about um why y'all still like procrastinate and how to fix it. You're not lazy. If you were lazy, you wouldn't feel guilty about wasting time. You wouldn't sit there thinking about all the things you should be doing, but you do. So why do you keep procrastinating even why you know it's ruining your life? My fault. Most people think procrastination is a time problem. It's not. It's actually an emotional problem, and that's what people mostly struggle with. And for you to understand that, you just keep doing the same thing over and over again because it's a habit and you need to stop. But you're waiting for motivation, but you're never getting it because it's a certain feeling that you need to feel in order to stop doing it, right? Now, the real reason you procrastinate is it isn't about being lazy, it's about avoiding your discomfort. Think about it. When you have something important to do, studying, working out, starting a project, um, what emotion do you feel in your body? Like, what are you thinking about? Do you feel overwhelmed? Do you feel doubt? Do you feel pressure? Um, does your brain not like it? So instead of doing a hard thing, you can look for something easier, like scrolling, watching videos, and anything that quick relief. That's what procrastination is. Trading long-term progress for basically like comfort. So basically, what you're trying to put your goal on, but you want a reward, so you go back to the doom scrolling or anything that gives you comfort. Now, I'm gonna just say motivation, it won't save you, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. So here's the thing where most people actually mess up. They wait to feel motivated even though they can't feel motivated at all. But motivation isn't reliable at all because you can have it or you can not have it, because some days you don't have it in a week or some days you do have it in a week. And you're acting like your whole life depends on motivation, but it's really not. It doesn't depend on that because you're gonna stay stuck if you think it relies on that. So what you really need is discipline. Now, discipline, it isn't about feeling ready. It's about acting even when you don't feeling like it. So if you do something that you don't feel like to do, you're gonna have more progress when you're doing something you don't want to do. You're gonna get closer to the goal you're trying to make. Now, here's a simple fix that actually works. I've been doing this now daily. So this is how you fix your procrastination. You don't try to do everything. Start with like a small task so that your brain doesn't resist it at all. Instead of like saying I'm going to study for 3 hours, like for example, if you're gonna study, right? Don't say you're gonna study for 3 hours. Just say I'm gonna study for 5 minutes. That's it. Because basically for some people when they're starting is like the hardest part for them, and then once they start, it makes them, it messes them up and everything. And then once you start, your momentum will start to take over and stuff. Now, another reason people actually procrastinate is because your surroundings or basically your environment is just like making yourself easily to do it, because as soon as you wake up, like on your bed, like you woke up from sleeping, you get on your phone and you just start doom scrolling, because your phone is right next to you. But if you don't have it and your parents take your phone, that is fine. But if you go get it, you have a dopamine problem. And basically, distractions are everywhere, so you need to flip it. So make your distractions harder to reach, but make your work easier to start. So when you can't reach your distractions, you can just do like what you need to do in order to get closer to your goal. So what you can do, say like if you're addicted to your phone, put your phone in another room and then open anything that you need to work on and do the thing that you actually need to do, right? And that will basically set yourself up to win. Now, this will help with an identity shift. So, this is a part like that nobody talks about. Now, some people they think about like they start hating on themselves. Like they be saying, I'm lazy, I have no discipline, but you don't need to like act like that type of person, but instead just shift your identity. Like say I'm someone who does things even though I don't feel like it. That's basically you're giving positivity for yourself instead of putting yourself down. But at first it feels fake, but every time like you follow through, you actually prove it to yourself. Now, all I'm gonna say, this is gonna be the end of the video, but I'm gonna say you don't need more motivation. You don't need a perfect routine or a plan. You just need to start, even if it's stalled, even if it's messy, because the longer you wait, the harder the progress you're gonna reach your goal is gonna get. And start today, start now, start small, and watch how you change everything.